much time could you save if you could dictate your procedures rather than having to write them out or type them manually? Probably quite a bit, right? Well, in this quick video clip, I want to show you how to use Microsoft Word's Dictate feature to capture audio as you speak so that you can then quickly save that or insert it into your administrative procedures manual. To demonstrate how Dictate works, we're going to use the Anatomy of a Procedure infographic that's on our blog, because this is actually a sample handwritten procedure for how to make the coffee. When you open your Word document and have a blank document as your starting point, you'll notice on the home ribbon there is a voice group that has Dictate. You can quickly click the microphone and begin dictating your procedure there, or you can click on that little arrow and the toolbar will appear. If you click on the gear icon, the dictation settings will open. You can select your language, choose your microphone, and I encourage you to turn on the enable auto punctuation because that will make it much more similar to the talk to text that you're used to doing with your phone, most likely. And then click Save. Now, as soon as you click the microphone up here on the home ribbon or on this floating toolbar, the dictation will start. From the moment you press the microphone button, it begins to capture your words on the screen. You can use commands like you do when you use text to talk on your smartphone, and many of them will work the same in this dictate functionality in Word. What I want to do now is delete this and put the actual procedure in here. Here's how it works. Procedure name, making coffee. Next line. Category, general information. Next line. Created by, Julie Perrine. Next line. Date, June 13, 2024. Next line. Procedure details, Next line. Insert numbered list. 1. Empty the pot and filter. Next line. Rinse both. Wash with soap and brush if coffee's burned. Next line. Fill new filter with 1 level scoop or 1 tablespoon of coffee. Next line. Add 6 cups of fresh water to pot. Next line. Turn pot on and brew coffee. Exit list. Next line. Other notes, Insert bulleted list. The coffee is purchased from the office supply catalog. Next line. Types of coffee we prefer are creme brulee, regular, and French vanilla regular. Next line. Any questions? Call Ruth at extension 413. Exit list. In less than a couple of minutes, we took a handwritten procedure and converted it quickly into a typewritten procedure without having to type it manually ourselves. Now, depending on the complexity of your procedure, this may not work for everything, but for a lot of things, it can really speed up the process and help you quickly get it out of your head and into a typewritten form, or get it off of notes and scraps that are floating around your desk and get it into a typewritten form that you can then begin to expand upon in future edits. One other thing I want to show you real quick is the help options that can also improve your dictation outcomes. When you click on the little help button with the question mark on the floating toolbar, a screen will open that gives you additional details on how to get the best results when you're doing dictation. So if you have questions about how to get the proper punctuation, it will tell you. If you have questions about editing things as you go, you can tell it exactly what you want it to do. You can also make specific formatting requests. So these little tips and tidbits are part of the help menu that is also accessible here. Now, We don't have time in this quick tutorial to show you today, but during the webinar coming up, I will be also demonstrating how to use the transcribe feature for audio recordings that you may have created in other tools or with other programs that you can quickly create a transcript and use as a base for editing your procedure from as well. This quick demonstration is just a preview into the kinds of tips, tricks, and information that I'm going to be sharing in our new webinar, How to Use Everyday Apps to Power Up Your Procedures. In this webinar, I'm going to teach you how to leverage everyday apps in the Microsoft Office suite, the Google Workspace suite, as well as some of the communication platforms that you're likely already using. I'm going to show you how to streamline the development process, and I'm going to show you how to integrate multimedia elements like video, audio, and even screenshots to make your procedures more engaging, more comprehensive, and more useful to anyone who uses them, including you. So if you're looking for some time-saving tips and best practices for effective procedures development, I encourage you to join us for this upcoming webinar. There is no better time to create your administrative procedures, and we're here to help.